It's your favorite YouTube dealer. I appreciate you guys for stopping in. We got some Dax to check out today. Dr. Dre featuring Snoop Dogg, the next episode remix. And I like the beginning of this screen. Nobody cares, work harder. It sounds like such a cold take, but it's real. And I get that that doesn't take away from the fact that it can sound cold, but like just think like in reality, just think about this. Right? Not to say like even you that might care about other people and you care about shit, there comes a point at which you can't care about everything, right? And so there's some things you have to inevitably let go, and other people have to let go. And so for the most part, I feel like that's why it makes sense. Like it's like you can't rely on other people to care about a situation that you're in and then fix it or save you from it. Because the more that you do that, the more that you're wasting your own life and the more that you're probably putting yourself in a worse position where you're gonna have to work even harder to get out of. And I mean, I guess you could look at this phrase so many different ways, but I just look at it that way. Where I'm just like, people care about people. Like I care about people. I have a friend that I help with every single day. It drives me crazy sometimes, but they have mental health issues. I feel like they need somebody to advocate for them. So I do that the best that I can. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it doesn't. But I can't care about everything, right? So there's other situations with people where I'm just like, yo, like you just got to get your shit together. I think that that's the way that you have to approach life. I think that if you approach it to where you know and realize that it's only you, you're gonna be way happier. You're gonna achieve more because you're not gonna. There's no letdowns. Like it's just you, right? And then when that help does randomly come around and someone does do something for you or someone does step in and help, it's such a benefit because you were prepared to handle it on your own anyway. And so it's just like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Like it builds character. Just work hard. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I had a whole thing I wanted to say when I saw this, and I totally messed it up. But I'm not gonna start this recording over. So we're just gonna leave it like it is, and hopefully that made sense. But let's just dive in. And let Dax talk. Let him do his thing. I'm sure I'll pause it again. That's just what I do. That's just what I do. That was a horrible intro though. I'll eat that one. Nobody cares, work harder, right? That's it.
Yeah, I'm doing surgery handling these precision cuts with hand speeds that can make your whole heart skip a half beat. My rhythm flows in advanced schemes to keep it vain, music circulating inside and with demand bleeds. I'm in emergency with Pro Tools. I've been able to make a ton of logic and slice through to your mainstream, the vessel I am.
So I like how he's going through like the Logic Pro. You know what I'm saying? He's using different programs that you would use. What do they call them? DAWs. I forget what that even stands for. But there's a way it mix masters your music, all that kind of shit. Logic. Is Emergency one? I don't know. Pro Tools I know is one. So there's a bunch that I probably am not super familiar with.
To keep it vain, music circulating inside and with demand bleeds. I'm in emergency with Pro Tools. I've been able to make a ton of logic and
because Abel is one, right? I think.
Demand bleeds. I'm in emergency with Pro Tools. I've been able to make a ton of logic and slice through to your mainstream. The vessel I am is autoimmune to popping under pressure from speaking ugly truths. What you thought it was? I'm the rap game preacher. It only takes a couple seconds to disperse this ether. I stay current with the wave, sound off when the speaker misleads youth with their speech. Cause at most I fear being responsible for sons who don't ever rise. Can't be no star if your presence never sheds light. No way to see the gravity of what I makes right on the runway, taking off here in plain sight, flying through every remix.
Like he's not doing bad on this. It's one of those things though where like this beat is so classic that I hear the original flows and shit to it, and I almost expect that. It's you know what I'm saying? Does it make sense?
Sound off when the speaker misleads youth with their speech, cause at most I fear being responsible for sons who don't ever rise. Can't be no star if your presence never sheds light.
But I think that the writing, like, it's not bad though. Like he's doing a lot of things where he's playing on certain concepts. Like right now he's doing like if the, sun, rise, star, like but he's playing on you actually raising your son, but then also the sun rising and stuff like that. So he's playing on like an actual family situation, so to speak, versus, star or sun. So like I like his writing, and he's doing this a lot throughout a lot of these different sequences. Where he's mixing it up with like some doubles.
Being responsible for sons who don't ever rise. Can't be no star if your presence never sheds light. No way to see the gravity of what I makes right on the runway, taking off here in plain sight, flying through every remix. Once I jet like a G6, my hand cocks the lever to go, and I will spit every word on the pads. They lock, my key fits, opens doors, rocks boats to the industry seasick. My music's a prefix. I am not of the times, impossible to mimic and not for immature minds. Impeccably impartial to rivals, cause Cause I am balanced and all my skills help me survive in this microwave era. Cooking like Betty Crocker. They slurring words like Joe Biden with teleprompters. I sing rap, just went platinum in 2 genres. My wings pan, my reach longer than Wembanyama's. Somebody call the doctor if this plane never lands. This Negro's crashing.
Yo, the one thing he's done a lot, he likes this in this video. He liked the plane thing. He did that like 3, 4, 5 times. This is cool though. He's doing his thing on this. I will say though, I find that I like the Dax that's doing the more, yo, this is like a man's life, or like not just about men, but just like the more real, deep down relationships, so like stuff where it's more reflective and deep than him just being like, yo, I'm gonna get on a beat and I'm just gonna rap. I think he does his thing with these, and I think that his writing is definitely improved over time, where he's now doing more doubles and he's mixing things in and different types of concepts. But I just think that he shines more on like the down to earth, real, personal type songs.
Biden with teleprompters. I sing rap, just went platinum in 2 genres. My wings pan, my reach longer than Wembanyama's. Somebody call the doctor if this plane never lands. This Negro's crashing out. My life a movie, I duck them like Donald. They can't trump me to fondle my life savings away. Just too late with a dumb groupie. If I'm goofy, show me what's cool. I guarantee you it's probably people acting a fool. Social media misled and got you confused to equate power and impact with a whole lot of views. That's why I don't call myself famous. That shit's played out. My middle finger's pointed at the Hollywood sign. I stay ahead, kept my foot on their neck, slapped them with my 3rd leg. That's why they say they can't stomach the rhyme. Shoulder the burden of real eyes, my...
Like I feel though, like at some points though, it's almost like I almost feel like he's like, I'm not trying to hate on him at all, because I've done a lot of Dax reactions recently and I've given him all his props. Like I said, his real shit is just, I think it's super dope and I'm happy that he's doing them and I hope that shit goes crazy. But like in this one specifically, and I don't think I felt like this in his other like rap ones, not at least not as much as in this one, but it almost feels like he's trying super hard to be more complex with the way that he's writing it and make so many different connections that it almost comes across as a little bit too much for me.
You confused to equate power and impact with a whole lot of views. That's why I don't call myself famous. That shit's played out. My middle finger's pointed at the Hollywood sign. I stay ahead, kept my foot on their neck, slapped them with my 3rd leg. That's why they say they can't stomach the rhyme. Shoulder the burden of real eyes. My brain's working in real time, and I ain't playing a character never wore a disguise. Speaking with alcohol, call it advice. But luckily for you guys, this isn't one of those times. I'm pinpoint precise, pointing out all the lies, the smoke and mirrors they use to create criminal minds. Program the youth, remote control the divide. Watch it all on repeat, we currently season 9. Dax being underrated, probably the biggest crime. Cause I'm serving life, tips and certified hits. My music discography is like therapy with a mix of the greatest poets and rappers and musicians to ever exist. Independently funded, fundamentally sound. Way that I kick rhymes, flip words, my music has no bounds. I know it's a trend to hate on me now, so I'm keeping all the receipts until karma comes back around as Dax.
Yeah, like I said, he did his thing on that. It wasn't one of my favorite though. I liked his real shit a little bit more, but this wasn't bad. And he does seem like he's a good dude. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's a bad dude in any way or anything like that. I know everyone probably thinks that just because of the whole diss track thing and stuff, but at the same time, listen, this man DM'd me and said, "Yo, I'm gonna diss you. Be ready." Like, so I got ready. You know what I mean? Just because he ain't go as hard as it made it seem like he was gonna. Shit ain't got nothing to do with me. But yeah, so I don't know. Like I said, I think that he did his thing on this. It feels a little bit over, like too much with some of the trying to do doubles to triples and connect names and stuff like that, and like then try to like do the motions and like add vice and like try to really. I can respect it in some ways, but I think that he was like, it's almost like he wants to let people like, yo, I can do this too. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool. But it's like, you don't got to go over the top. Just do it a little bit here and there. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you got it, you got it. But that was cool, though. Let me know what you guys thought. Hopefully, I'll see some of you guys in the live stream, twitch.tv/DuaneTV. I appreciate you. Link at the top of the description. Take it easy. Stay safe. I will catch you in the next one, homies.